If you're seeing this, bear with me, I'm just setting up. Alright, this is my first stream. I'm Lovedmadly. Hi! Was a little camera shy. I'm gonna try this on my own. This morning I have my son with me. Point the camera at him and he's gonna wave at you. Say hi. Hi. Now, we can't get his mic to work, so we're hoping that he'll be able to pick up on mine. Alrighty. Now, I haven't got an interface or anything like that. This is my first time streaming, and I'll figure it out as I go. Now, for anyone who's just tuning in, I've been playing Landmark since Alpha, which was in February, and it's changed a lot since then, and of course my voice is scratchy this morning. I had some really good friends last night help me set up OBS and everything else, and of course I can't see the stream, so I don't know what it looks like. Oh, I guess I should turn my tune around for a second. Here we go, I'll spin her around. This is me in game. I go by the name Lovedmadly. I'm just hiking over to where my son is at Keb's Claim, I'm guessing. Yeah, he's in the observatory. You think you saw some planets?
Yeah, white dots.
Oh, then his name in game is the Happy Griefer, and that's not the tune he's gonna stick with, but that's the one he's got for now. And you've seen the Happy Griefer show up in some videos. It's gonna take a second for mine to render. There we go. And that's my son. He's 5. He's been playing the game on and off for about 6 months. Oh. Apparently Kev needs to fix his movers. It's flipping. You gonna try and go up again? Oh, it went up without us. So, normally I hang out on other streams, and you can hear my voice, but you can't see me. And it's going to take a while for me to get used to acknowledging people on the channel. But while I'm running Kids Show, I will not have chat open because trying to keep up with my kids in game and chat just isn't going to happen at this point in time. Okay, little guy, where do you want to go? Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Oh, you changed your window. Where are we going, honey? What do you keep doing to your window? He's messing with his settings, and it's going to take a second for it all to come back. You want to go check out his arena?
Yeah. I do want to fight in it.
You want to fight in it?
Yeah.
I'll have to turn on the table. Luckily I have build permissions here, so I can do that. Now, this kind of show isn't really going to have any format. It's just pretty much we're going to jump around and have some fun. Okay, little guy, you gotta click on the top, say accept, little green button on the right. Nope, down below. On the right, click that one. There we go. And our game's gonna start. Now, Keb has his sound down, and I don't want to mess with that at the moment. And of course, I don't have my weapons ready. Oh wow, movement is so slow now. I haven't PvP'd since, over here. Haven't PvP'd since a couple of updates ago. And of course, being on Kev's machine, I can't. I don't know the keys. Haha. Okay, click on I. There you go. I gotta figure out where you are, sweetie. And I gotta remember to keep my mouse button down because I did not activate it for voice interaction. It's push to talk. Where are you? Where'd you go? Whoa. Oh, there you are. Sneaky, sneaky. I see you. Are you gonna come attack? I think he's having more fun playing. We're playing hide and seek, apparently. Are you gonna attack me? I'm standing right here. No, he's having more fun playing. Oh, backstab. Yeah, it's hard. You give up? Well, we can leave the game then. Oh, we can leave the PvP match.
Let me try out these.
Yeah?
One.
No, that's not gonna work. You cannot use a building tool or a harvesting tool in PvP. What you trying to do? Oh, you're gonna hit me with a sword?
Yeah.
You figured out which button?
No, this one.
Yes. Click on it. No, that's a harvesting tool. You can't fight with a harvesting tool. You can only fight with a weapon. There you go. Now you can hit me. Point blank range. No, you can't use one of those either. What he happens to be showing off is a pulverizer. Hit me with your frost wand. I think we're having some issues with him trying to figure out which buttons to push. I have my computer configured completely different from Keb, and he's not used to using it. So we're going to have to make a separate profile for him on my computer so that he has his own key bindings. No, can't use that one.
I tried it.
It won't work. Yeah.
What? Are we still in battle?
Yes, we are. I'm not moving. I'm an easy target.
No, I'm trying to hit you.
I reset it so it's not the mice. And I can't remember what keys I used. Which is a bad thing. So I'll have to remember that for next time. And I'm not on my computer. So everything that I'm used to playing with isn't going to work. Keb has a different mouse than me, which means all my programmed mouse keys don't work because it's not my computer. And yes, we can fly in game.
I'm gonna go. I'm leaving this place.
You want to leave? Okay. Yep, Mom won.
Challenge and
Oh,
challenge and
wrong way. Of course, I can't get out of the arena to save my life now. There we go. I'm out.
don't you grapple out.
I'm out and I'm waiting for you. I'm over by the front.
Oh, I'm already leaving.
Okay, where are you?
I'm just around the mountain.
Okay, hold on. I need to add you to party. I can't see you in game, sweetie. Okay, at the bottom of your screen on the right, click accept. Green button.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Sorry, some technical issues. Now hopefully I can find him. There we are. Bear in mind, my son is 5. His attention span can be that of a fly. And since this is mostly a show for him and eventually when his sister joins, she's 11, I'll try to keep them from bickering too much. And I'm not sure where we're headed. We're just off for a run.
We're going for an adventure.
We're going for an adventure?
Yeah. To check out things.
Well, we can't. There aren't any claims that way, sweetie. You want to check out claims? We should go to the hub.
Oh. I'm gonna go to the hub.
Yeah, straight ahead.
What's for breakfast?
I'm streaming. You're gonna have to make your own breakfast. If you want to be on camera, stick your face beside me. Talking to my 11-year-old.
There's a cave.
You're on camera. Don't know if you could actually see her or not. You want to go in the cave instead? Yep.
Can I have some hot chocolate?
Alright, where'd he go? There you are. Typical. When mom's doing something, kids want your attention. And because she's not in game because she hasn't caught up on her homework yet, she still wants attention. You're gonna make a home in there? I don't think we can claim caves. Last time I checked, we couldn't. There's lots of plants in here, isn't there? I'm right behind you. Gonna cut the tree down? Now, the first time we let him into game, we put him on the happy griefer because, well, he's a 5-year-old and he likes to destroy stuff. That's where he gets his big happiness. And we warned all our friends that unless they really, really wanted to be, have their stuff destroyed, to not add them to their claims. And he ran around with his, oh, come on. Words are failing me this morning. Pulverizer. Just chewing up anything in sight. And being a typical little boy, he was laughing his head off the entire time. He's decided today that his axe is his best friend. Unless you're getting a green bar, it's not chopping. There you go. He knows how to use most of the, and there he goes, tunneling away. I'm not sure where we're headed. That's the neat part about playing games with kids. Well, a lot of adults don't have patience to run around with a kid in game. There are a few of us that do. Heck, there are lots of gamers who act like kids themselves. So this is where we came from, and where we're going is anybody's guess. I'll switch to map for a second to see if I can figure out where we are. Not bad. We should almost be at the surface. Now, if you're wondering what that was I just had in my mouth, it's called a vaporizer. My husband and I have tried quitting smoking for years. No success. Until we started using these. And for those who are curious about it, look them up online. Good job! Yes. Yes, we did find a claim. Claims got a lot bigger. Yes, we did.
Finding a claim by digging. How could you find it? A claim by digging.
You're gonna come. I think he ran. Oh, there he is.
How did
Come to the hub, honey. You're already in there. I don't know who owns Warehouse 22. It kind of popped up on the family island one day and has gotten more intricate and bigger every time there's an update. Originally it was just 3 claims. And I've seen it morph a few times. At one point it was a sphinx. This time it's got a graveyard. Well, someone was having fun. Looks like they're gonna have to fix their doors too. I think it's pretty much a warehouse storing supplies. That is a lot of Ethereum. Yeah, and their elevators are messed up too. Off that, you're gonna fall. It's gonna take. They don't have any stairwells. Oh, and there he goes. He survived the fall. And because I don't want to die, I'll be grappling around. I gotta look on his screen to figure out where he is because I can't see him. One of the recent changes in game is you can no longer see players' names through objects. Apparently that was a glitch that everyone in Landmark enjoyed using, but was never actually meant to be in the game long term. Oh, this looks like a pretty cool build. I see that. Let me see if I can res you. You want a game break? What I'm trying to do is res my son. Unfortunately, it's not working. And I do have a weapon in hand. I can't res him, so he's gonna have to click on his hub button. And there he goes. This is my daughter, who's supposed to be doing her homework, but is doing everything she can to get out of it. As I said, my son is 5. His attention span is short. Yes, he's in full day kindergarten. Alright. Since he's taking a bit of a break for a snack, they decide to dig into the cupboard. I'm gonna go over to my claim. I have a couple alts in game. There's one I like to keep kind of quiet because, well, she lets me run around and play with whoever, and they never know it's actually me. And then I have one for my swap mates. So I did last night have my claim up at the top of that hill. Then I decided to take it down because I missed digging my tunnels. Not much on here, it's just a bunch of my workshop stuff. Eventually, I'm going to have an entire village with underground dwellings, above ground dwellings, and tree houses. I'd like to go with the wood elf theme. We'll see what happens. If you're wondering who I was shaking my head at, again, it's the daughter. I love her. Juliana is a great kid, but when she doesn't want to do something, she gets pretty stubborn, just like mom and dad. So, in game, where we're at right now is one of my swap meets. This one is my general swap meet. It's just tiny. It's kind of like if you've ever watched Lion Witch in the Wardrobe, this is my wardrobe. Yay, spiral staircases. Everyone hates them. I have When I pasted this in, as you can tell from the alphabet, I did it backwards. I'll have to change that at some point. And yes, there's a big gaping hole because I haven't finished what I started. Real life kind of clobbered me and I had to take a break from game. Normally, I try to keep these stocked. Haven't done it in a while. I will start doing it again. Anyone can interact with the chests on this claim, but if you want permission to this swap, as I said, it's a pretty small one, you have to ask. Just send, what you can do is either you can send me an in-game mail or click on the feedback and leave your name. You're probably wondering, how did I do that? That claim is actually under a different character's name. And the reason for it is because it's a lot easier for me to keep all the swap stuff off of my main character. I don't know whether when we go to open beta, whether or not I'll actually continue. I was gonna do that. So this is the hub. It's your main portal for going between islands and servers, and in this game we can cross any one of them, any combination of them. You're not limited to character creation on one server. And your contacts, you have a friends list, and if you're part of a guild list. I have an extensive friends list. I've been in game for a while. I know a lot of people. I don't always get to hang out with them. It depends on what my real life schedule looks like. When you're friends with someone, you can click on their name and it gives you the option to do a number of things. You can invite them to a party, like I have with my son. You can remove them if they're being a pain. You can teleport to them, or you can invite to guild. There's so many new aspects to the game, I don't know if I can even keep up. You can build from very simple blocks to very complex shapes. It's not that difficult for children to pick up, it's just a matter of whether or not they want to do it. It is a little frustrating if they're not just doing the basic shapes. If they want to do something a little more intricate, then they have to take the time to learn how to use building methods in this game. That said, lots of stuff can be inspired by kids. I've seen cute little houses made by other 5 and 6-year-olds where grandma or grandpa plays the game and the grandkids came over for the weekend and like, well, here's a little corner, go ahead and play. And child inspired, we have a good example of it here. He didn't have build permissions. Dad wasn't going to let him, but I did, so he told me where to place them. and what to do. And this is my son's tree. It's one of the trees that you get separate pieces and you can piece it together, and he wanted a tire swing. Well, since we don't have tires, we used rope instead. And he wanted a chain, so we used that. We left it up on Keb's claim, and he came home from work and he's like, "What's this?" I said, "That's your son's tree." And of course he doesn't want to get rid of it either. It's fairly big. We used all the pieces to it. It would be nice to see if we could actually get seasons for our plants and environment. Not yet, though. Oh, excuse me. I think I got about 5 hours of sleep last night. Yay, tea. So this is mostly Keb's build, and I say mostly because I did have some influence on some of it. I'm kind of his muse in that way. While I may not have laid a brick down, a lot of what you see here I inspired. When we were down in Victoria, this building is actually a takeout in Victoria, and I challenged him to replicate it in Landmark, which he did a beautiful job of. And I think I'm going to wrap up my stream a little earlier because I don't have any kids with me anymore. And I have some other stuff to get done, like making breakfast for these kids. So I will do a more adult-friendly content show in the evenings or afternoons when the kids are at school. I just haven't figured out when yet. Thanks for coming by. And have a great morning, and we'll see you next Saturday. Hopefully both my kids will be on.